A mother's secret happiness. A unique bond in an Australian family. Hello friends, and welcome to Breakup Cheater, your favorite YouTube channel for intriguing and heartfelt tales. If you enjoy the stories we share, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now let's dive into today's story, a tale of love, longing, and an unexpected connection between a mother and son. An empty house and a lonely heart. Today our house felt unusually quiet, almost hollow. There was no laughter, no chatter, just an eerie silence. My father, a busy businessman, was away on yet another trip, and my younger sister had gone to stay with our aunt for the weekend. That left only two people at home, me and my dear mother. I watched as she moved through the house, her footsteps slow, her expression distant. She was making the bed in her room, her hands smoothing out the sheets with a mechanical precision. There was a sadness in her eyes, a loneliness I had noticed many times before. My father's constant absence weighed heavily on her, and though she never complained, I could see the toll it took. I stepped into the room, hesitating for a moment before speaking. "Mom," I said softly, "are you okay?" She glanced at me, forcing a small smile. "I'm fine, Javid. Just thinking." But I knew better. I had seen that look before. The same look she had when she longed for something more, something my father rarely gave her. Then, something unexpected happened. I did something that made her glow with happiness, a joy so profound it reminded her of the early days with my father. It was the kind of happiness that, years ago, had brought my younger sister into this world. And today, as I stood there with her, I saw that same light return to her eyes. But how did we get here? Let me take you back to the beginning. Introducing myself, Javid, the private doctor. My name is Javid, and I'm originally from Canada, though my family now lives in Australia. I work as a private doctor, and most of my clients are women. Over the years I've learned what women desire, not just in terms of health, but in emotions, in companionship. I've become attuned to their needs, their unspoken wishes. My father, a successful but perpetually absent businessman, is rarely home. His work takes him across different cities, leaving my mother alone for weeks at a time. My mother, Obia, is a stunning woman. Even now in her 40s, she carries herself with grace and beauty. But I've seen her sitting by the window, staring into the distance, lost in thoughts I could only guess at. My younger sister, still in school, remains oblivious to the quiet sorrow that lingers in our home. But I notice, and today I decided to do something about it. A walk on the beach. Secrets slowly unfold. Seeing my mother lost in her thoughts, I approached her. "Mom," I said, "let's go for a walk. Just you and me. The beach is empty today. It'll be peaceful." She hesitated, shaking her head. "No, Javid, it's not a good idea." But I insisted. "Please. Just for a little while." Finally she relented. The beach was deserted. Friday evenings were usually quiet, and today, an incident had scared most people away. The security guard at the entrance initially refused us entry, but my mother knew a few of them, and after a brief exchange we were allowed in. As we walked along the shore, the waves lapping at our feet, I studied her face. The sadness was still there, lingering beneath the surface. "Mom," I ventured carefully, "why are you so unhappy?" She sighed, then asked me a surprising question. "Javid, don't you have a girlfriend? Boys your age usually do." The question caught me off guard. I shook my head. "No, Mom. I'm not interested in girls." She raised an eyebrow. "Then what are you interested in?" I hesitated before answering. "Women. Older women." The moment the words left my mouth, I regretted them. Would she be shocked? Disgusted? But instead she simply placed a hand on my head and said, "Tell me, what do you see in older women that you don't see in girls your age?" I swallowed hard. With a girl there's expectation, marriage, commitment. But with a woman, it's different. There's freedom. No strings attached. My mother fell silent for a long moment. Then, as we turned back toward home, she said something that sent my heart racing. Javid, if you're so interested in women, perhaps tonight, you can show me just how much. A night of unexpected intimacy. The rest of the evening passed in a blur. Dinner was quiet, the air thick with unspoken tension. We retreated to our rooms, but sleep wouldn't come. Around midnight, I heard soft sounds from my mother's room. Curious, I crept to her door and peered inside. What I saw shocked me. She was watching something on her phone, something intimate. The sounds left no doubt about what it was. For a full minute, I stood there, frozen, until a floorboard creaked under my weight. She turned, her eyes meeting mine. Instead of shame, she simply smiled. "Come here, Javid," she whispered. "If you want tonight, you can make me happy in a way your father hasn't in years." My pulse roared in my ears. This was wrong. She was my mother. But the way she looked at me. I stammered an excuse. "I need to use the bathroom," and fled to my room, my mind spinning. The morning after. A new chapter begins. When I woke the next morning, something was different. My clothes had been changed. My sheets smelled of her perfume. And my mother, she was limping. "Mom, what happened?" I asked, my voice tight with concern. She gave me a knowing smile. "You were restless last night. I came to check on you and... well, let's just say you gave me the same happiness your father once did. The kind that brings new life into this world." My breath caught. Was she saying what I thought she was saying? Obi continued. Friends, this is only the beginning. If you want to know what happens next, if you want to hear how this forbidden love unfolds, let me know in the comments. Should I share the next part? And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to Breakup Cheater for more gripping, emotional, and unforgettable tales. Until next time, take care.